step when a Canadian comes back home. So Jamal Murray, which you'll probably see some of tonight.
Yeah, isn't there more than one Canadian on their team?
Oh, yes, but he's the one that focus.
Oh,
right now.
So you guys
right
don't show love to everybody else?
Yeah, but I figure, no, not at all. I figured
wondering.
that you're going to see some of him.
Yes.
And you did see some of him in the West last year. So what are your impressions here?
He's very good. He's a very good player. Obviously, he was up and coming young talent when I was in San Antonio. Still young, but kind of coming to his own, more polished, more mature. But said doing it at a high level. Doing everything at a high level, not just scoring, also facilitating, playing defense, athletic, guard. That does a lot for them. So him, Harris, Millsap, all those guys, and the guys even coming off the bench, Barton, they have a bunch of guys there that are very talented that you have to focus on and not let them get any light or let them get any rhythm.
They've been growing slowly, getting better every year for the last few. Did you see this coming? Did you see them getting to this point?
For sure. Mike Malone's one of my guys. I seen if he was sticking around long enough, I knew he would get that group going in a pretty good direction. So he's good at what he does. He's great at what he does. He's good at X's O's and getting his team to play at a high level. He did it in Sacramento before they let him go, which I was shocked to see. But he's got them playing great basketball, and it's going to be a tough test for us. We got to come in focused and match their energy.
How unique is Jokic's skill set?
Very unique for a guy that big to have the vision, the footwork, the coordination. It's just very crafty. He's kind of a wide, slippery guy. Roll off you, slip off you, but find guys and make plays happen all across the board. So he's a crafty, 7-foot guy. So you don't see that. It's very rare to see a 7-footer that can move like that and pass like that.
For you guys to get the record you have, you got to be consistent, obviously. Is it difficult to maintain that and sort of fight against complacency sometimes?
For sure. We don't think about the record. We don't look at it. It's not a standard of what dictates of how good we are or how good we want to be. Obviously you have to be consistent. Sometimes you get lucky too. Sometimes you get unlucky. So some of the games we lose because we're unlucky, and some of the games we win because we got a couple things that bounced our way. But the key is to continue to try to get better. It's not looking at how many games we won and how many games we've lost, but are we moving in the right direction and where can we improve? So regardless of the record, regardless of the wins we have, or if we win tonight, we want to make sure that we have our younger guys maturing, our older guys understanding and getting the system down, everybody being on the same page. Because right now is not the time to be getting excited or the time to be worrying either. April, May, and June is what we're playing for, and that's the time where you want to be locked in and focused. So for All-Star break, we want to make sure that we're where we want to be.
Is Kawhi starting to look more like that player that you played with in San Antonio those last few years?
Of course, definitely. Obviously, we were both younger then. A little more explosive. But he's smarter, craftier, knows how to get the free throw line, uses his body, and doesn't have to dunk on everybody now. He's still very good at what he does at putting the ball in the basket and defensively doing what he does for us, rebounding and using his length. So, all across the board, though, not just with him. Pascal has been a huge plus for us, Serge, even, guys come off the bench. But JV, CJ, DeLon, OG, getting those guys and getting them into rhythm. Fred, even when guys are out, those guys have stepped up and done a great job of doing what they do.
How has your role changed, Kawhi's role changed? 25 games in now from where it was for so many years?
From San Antonio to here, we're the vets now. I spoke about it before. Back then, obviously, we were the younger guys. Tony, Timmy, and Manu were our vets, and there was a lot of guys more older than us. We were considered the young guys. Come here, we're the older guys now. So we're here trying to instill that atmosphere, that mentality, that attitude, and bring those younger guys to understand certain things about the game and make sure that ourselves, staying on top of it and being mature and handling, each night like professionals. So come in, regardless of who's on that floor, we want to continue to get better individually and as a group. So that's the ultimate goal.
You seem like a natural leader. About Kawhi?
It wasn't natural. It took some time for me to learn it. I was lucky enough to have some high school coaches, some college coaches, even my dad, family members that helped me to push me because I'm naturally a passive person by nature, take a back seat. But, they taught me to how to lead, and I think he's learned that too. Coming from San Antonio, just coming to his own, being mature. He's a little older now; he's an adult. He's got children, so that helps you mature too. So he's definitely a different type of player, taking a different type of leadership role than he has had in the past. And I said it's due to multiple things, and I can see him being a great leader.
When Jokic is making plays from up top,
He is a great leader, by the way.
When Jokic is making plays from up top, is it a bit of a role reversal for the guards defensively, having a quarterback maybe a bit more and letting the big know what's going on behind them?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it's different all around. Even for them on the offense, it's different for their wings to be able to move off to that and operate off that. It's probably easier for them. Sometimes they don't have to bring the ball up. I think it allows Murray to just play, have more energy on that end of the floor. We're not having to bring it up every time and set up offense. But for us defensively, is talking and communicating, letting Serge, JV know the guys that are guarding him, or who end up on him, even Pascal, and you might switch up on him. You never know. But letting them know what's behind them and what to look for, and don't give them any angles or any advantages. They're a team, not just him, but they're a team that takes advantages of the mistakes you make and all the angles you give them.
I apologize for saying
It's okay, all good.
You've made a real good adjustment here. It's pretty clear. And just talk about Kawhi's adjustment. I mean, everyone said that when you guys came, that you guys would hate it. It'd be cold. Blah blah blah.
I mean, you'd have to ask him about that part of it, the weather and everything. I'm sure he likes his San Diego weather. I'm sure you know what that feels like. I've got some chance to spend some time there this summer. It was great. It's amazing. But the city's great, and I think he's enjoying it. The fans are amazing. I think we're all enjoying the love we're getting from the fans throughout the whole country. There's 37 million of them. Hopefully they're all watching every game and supporting us and cheering from their homes, or in the arena, or in Jurassic Park, wherever they're at. I said, all in all, I think we're adjusting. Everybody's adjusting well. All the new guys, even Greg, and we have a couple new faces here that they didn't have last year, and everybody's adjusting pretty well and enjoying it, enjoying the ride. And it's easy to do so when we're playing pretty decent basketball. There's going to be some ups and downs. We'll see how what kind of character we have when the downs do come. But so I'm having fun with it, and I think he is too.